How do machines actually learn from data? This is a question at the heart of artificial intelligence. Imagine a friendly robot standing in front of a huge pile of mixed data, images, numbers, and text all jumbled together. The robot looks puzzled, with a big question mark floating above its head. In the world of machine learning, there are two main ways machines make sense of all this information: supervised learning and unsupervised learning. These two approaches help machines turn raw data into useful insights, but they do it in very different ways. Let's break them down step by step, starting with the basics. Picture yourself learning with a teacher by your side. This is what supervised learning is all about. Imagine a teacher showing a student flashcards, each with a picture of an animal like a cat or a dog. The teacher clearly says the name of each animal and the student listens and learns. In machine learning, this means the data comes with labels. Each example is paired with the correct answer so the machine knows exactly what it's looking at. This process is like having a guide who helps you understand what each piece of information means. Now let's see supervised learning in action. Imagine the student is now a robot. After seeing lots of labeled examples, the robot is shown a new unlabeled picture of a cat. Thanks to all the practice, the robot confidently says cat, and a green checkmark appears showing it got the answer right. This is the power of learning from labeled data. In real life, this approach is used for things like identifying spam emails, recognizing faces in photos, or predicting house prices. The machine learns from past examples where the correct answers are already known, so it can make accurate predictions on new data. Now let's switch gears to unsupervised learning. Imagine our robot is given a big box of mixed fruits, apples, bananas, and oranges, but this time there are no labels or names. The robot has to figure things out on its own. It starts sorting the fruits into different piles based on color, shape, or size. In this approach, the data doesn't come with answers. The robot must look for patterns and similarities to organize the information. This is what makes unsupervised learning unique. It's all about discovering hidden structures without any guidance. See how unsupervised learning works in practice. The robot has finished sorting the fruits into neat piles. One pile is all apples, another is all bananas, and another is oranges. Above each pile there's a label like Group 1 or Group 2. The robot didn't know the names, but it found a way to group similar items together. In the real world, this technique is used for things like grouping similar customers for marketing or detecting unusual activity in a system. The goal isn't to predict a specific label, but to uncover patterns and structures that weren't obvious before. Make things clearer, let's compare supervised and unsupervised learning side by side. Imagine a simple table that lays out the differences. Supervised learning uses labeled data and aims to predict outcomes, much like learning with a teacher. Unsupervised learning, on the other hand, works with unlabeled data and focuses on finding hidden patterns, similar to sorting things out on your own. This comparison helps highlight the core distinction between the two approaches and shows why each is useful in different situations. Supervised learning is a core concept in machine learning. It involves training a model using data that already has the correct answers or labels. The model learns to map inputs to outputs by finding patterns in the labeled data. This approach is widely used for tasks where the desired outcome is known, such as classification and regression problems. By learning from examples, the model can make predictions on new, unseen data with a high degree of accuracy. Unsupervised learning is another fundamental concept in machine learning. Unlike supervised learning, it deals with data that has no labels. The goal is to explore the data and find hidden patterns or groupings. This method is especially useful when you don't know what you're looking for in advance. Common applications include clustering, anomaly detection, and dimensionality reduction. Unsupervised learning helps uncover the structure of data, making it easier to analyze and understand complex information. Sum up, supervised learning and unsupervised learning are two essential ways machines learn from data. Supervised learning relies on labeled data to make predictions, while unsupervised learning finds patterns in unlabeled data. Both approaches have their strengths and are used in different scenarios. If you're interested in more simple explanations of data science and machine learning concepts, keep exploring and stay curious. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.